Today we are doing a marketing meeting for Flights and Sights Media, our own brand, our own pages. But we're recording it, so hopefully you can learn something. We can learn something all from each other. We tried this a couple different times. There was a microphone muted that we didn't realize was muted.
I'm sorry.
It's been happening a lot to Mike recently. Mike, tell me about your experience yesterday.
Yesterday I filmed a whole podcast, and I press record, and I go to sit down, and I sit there, and I have like a hour and 10-minute long podcast, and
It was really good too.
Yeah.
I was listening through my headphones.
and I go back, and he has to go, so he left, and I like go to click, and I'm like, oh, I go to stop recording, and it was never recording. And I go on, I was like, oh, maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe it stopped recording, so then I go and I pull it up and I press play and it's 5 seconds. It's from the time I press record to the time I walked away. And so now I have to reschedule that. Embarrassing.
Fun times here at Flights and Sights Media. It's real. It happens. You forget to press record sometimes. It's my biggest nightmare at weddings. It's like there's only
Oh my gosh, the pressure.
one day to get that wedding right. But anyways, we're going to be talking about marketing, not our fails on this podcast. So we usually like to start off these kind of conversations kind of just reviewing numbers. There's an option on Instagram, and there's a button you can click called Insights. On all the platforms, you can view the analytics if you're set up as a business or a creator page. So Flights and Sights I just moved it over to a creator page because I think you can use more sounds.
Oh, sweet.
That, like, they don't just limit you to, like, the non-copyright music. But you can still view the analytics and everything, and you can monetize a little easier.
I like copyright music, though. My favorite kind of music.
Mike,
Honestly,
is your mic
same.
muted?
No, it's on.
Okay.
That's
Just checking.
kind of embarrassing.
Just checking. So, this is Mike, by the way, sitting over here in the black shirt. And this is Naomi, our creative director.
Black shirt, black hat.
What?
Black shirt, black hat.
Black shirt, black hat. What hat are you wearing? Casa B&B?
Yeah.
Shout out Colt Moss.
Free hats.
Casa B&B.
I enjoy free
hats. We might be doing a giveaway that involves them. Stick around and find out. Anyways, the first quarter of 2024, Flights and Sights Media, we moved into the studio around February, 14th or 15th. I remember it was around Valentine's Day. So we moved in there probably about halfway through quarter one. Naomi, what are those numbers from that first quarter?
So in quarter one, we were sitting at about 310 followers, which it's not bad, especially because there wasn't a massive push to promote our page. We weren't being very intentional with getting content out. We were more focused on making sure that we were taking care of everybody else, which is great and it's super important, and that's why we're here. But for us to continue to build legitimacy around Flights and Sights and to help other businesses be confident that we are going to take care of their business and represent them well, we needed to start pushing.
Yeah. And so that's one thing I ran into. So I was a one-man operation all of 2023. And in 2024, the beginning was like, I've got to start delegating some stuff. And so that's why they're here. And they've been a huge help. Business owners, don't be afraid to delegate, even though it costs some money. Don't be afraid, because your life will get better. Yeah, so 310 followers in quarter one. It's okay. I built 310 kind of posting like maybe once a week all 2023. And that was mainly just on Instagram. The beginning of 24, I started posting on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. A little bit more because we had the studio set up and opening. We did the grand opening in February. So I posted like 6 or 7 days straight, and it started picking up. And then I got busy actually filming podcasts and going back to work.
Yeah.
So it slowed down, and then y'all came on. Naomi's been helping with the other clients that we do their social media for. She gets on and creates the content and puts it together and posts it for me and helps with strategy for all that. She's head of the whole thing. So it's been helpful. It's freed up time for me to work on my personal brand and the business's brand, which, like Naomi said, is very important to focus on your brand online because, especially after COVID, if you don't have a online brand built,
You're
people
irrelevant.
you're irrelevant. Like the first thing that me or anybody that I know does is once they hear about a company or a person, they go look them up on Facebook or look them up on Instagram. And so I don't want to be the one who are like looks like I'm a scam because I don't ever post on Instagram, but we do marketing as our job. So it's been super important to post on our own pages and become present there. And that only gives authority and legitimacy once you have that foundation built. And we've been able to grow. And what's our follower count now looking
On
like?
Instagram, we are sitting at 637 followers.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
Insert,
So
insert the clap.
we've over doubled since the end of quarter one, which has only been about 2 months.
yeah,
And how did we do that? We did a lot of collaborations, a lot of giveaways, involvement with other pages was key. We did a giveaway with Espresso. She has super loyal fan base. She was on the Howdy podcast. We did giveaways with who else? That might have been the only collab giveaway that we've done, but we've collabed on other projects with other companies. And this last month we gave away a Yeti, which I mean it was a $300 purchase. I didn't have to boost it at all on social media.
Business expense.
Business expense, correct. Good job, Mike.
advertising right off.
It was $300. If you were to put that $300 into running a random ad that didn't catch anybody's attention, you wouldn't see the same results. We gained like 40 or 50 followers.
I don't know. We could
in
do a billboard.
week. A billboard. We'll put Mike on a billboard shirtless. That'll be our next
Bert Kreischer?
drinking
Do you
a
want to
gallon
get?
of
Do
milk.
you want to get canceled?
Why? What's wrong with that? It's different. I'm a male. There's that double standard. If I was a female, it'd be a different
I
story.
think that we should probably
Are you
redirect
talking about
this
the drinking the
conversation.
milk part?
Or the shirtless
It's
part.
gonna be the shirtless part
Oh
for me.
no, it'll be fine.
What if I wear like coconut bra?
People need to learn to laugh, man. I go to the movie theaters and the local ads are just
They're so
nobody likes
boring.
watching them. And that's one of the things that inspires me to make creative videos is like if you're going to put out something and you're going to spend money on it, make it entertaining or something. Like make it funny, make it informative.
Yeah.
Don't just say how long you've been in business and say your name. Like
Yeah.
we are I'm not going to say any names actually. but
Yeah.
we are blah 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 corporation. We've been in business for 50 years. Thanks for letting us serve you. Nobody likes watching that. They fall asleep. Everybody's on their phone, just like Mike is right now.
Sorry. Clientele.
Sorry, I was responding to comments. That's our excuse for anything.
I was beefing with the.
You know how
reaching out to a lead.
you know how when you're like in class or something or in a meeting and you're like falling asleep, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you're like, and then you pretend you're praying.
I've never done
Is that
that.
something that you've done regularly?
No,
that
that's
what
how
you
Mike
do?
is with phones.
Is that what you do?
He's like, "Oh no, I was responding to DM. I was doing business."
I hope Cody sees this.
Yeah, and the only reason it's acceptable is that's what we do.
I was doing business.
Social media is our business, and so even if we're just scrolling on Instagram,
I don't know about you, but
we can say we are researching.
yeah, my phone is always like dying. Is that a common thing for you? Or
It's always dying.
yeah, like
I mean, just charge it, Mike. I don't know what to say,
I was
bro.
gonna
I
say,
charge
no,
it,
that
but
doesn't resonate with me.
I don't know.
I'm
I think it's also
responsible
my.
to charge
I think I
phone.
need an upgrade, but it's like I put my phone on a charger and it'll be like 100%. I'll start my day, and by like noon it'll be like dying, and I'm like,
How long have you had that phone?
2 summers.
Why don't you go see if iPhone Medics We'll give you a discount if you make
Shout
them
out iPhone Medics.
some cool content.
No, that's fine.
You can
All
barter.
right, then just deal
Our
with your
services
dead
are
phone,
very easy
sad
to
boy.
barter. So
Yeah, sometimes we do it for food.
I will say I've never bartered social media for food.
That'll say. Okay.
for McDonald's.
Oh.
Anyways, we had a good quarter one. Inconsistent posting. The second quarter, we started posting way more on all the platforms, and we were able to grow our Instagram to. We're on the road to 700 followers, which is cool. By the end of 2024, I'm kind of wanting to hit like 2,000, honestly. If we collab with some
I
cool
think that's
people.
feasible.
We have a
Donald
giveaway with Chick-fil-A during Christmas happening, so hopefully that'll be cool.
I say we collab with Donald Trump right before the election.
Donald Trump. If you can get Donald Trump in the studio, I will not say no.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, collaborations are all about taking their audiences and putting yourself in front of them.
Well, and I think there's a little bit of a misconception around some collaborations too, because I think that, I mean, even we've done it. We've talked about who can we collab with, and we look for people that have thousands of followers that are here locally. But one of the other clients that we represent, we collabed because someone was in the content that we shot, and that's been our best performing piece of content for them since. And the person that we collabed with, they don't have a huge, massive following. They have, I mean, about the same following that I do.
Yeah.
But just having them on and representing who they are, their character, their integrity, and then tying that into another business, that really popped that piece of content off.
Yeah.
And I think it really matters. Like, you don't have to collab with people that have huge followings. That's ideal. But if you can just find somebody else that you're like, hey, you align with what I'm trying to do, and get them on board, you're already doubling your audience. Even if you don't have a massive audience, it's a great place to start.
And even if one of them sees it and converts into a client, that's way worth it.
Yeah.
So, and also we have to think about, if we do an intentional collab with like another business or something, we have to think about who's following them. So like, are they our target audience? Will they like our content? Will they like our services? So like with our giveaways, last month we did a Yeti, went great. This month we're going to be alternating, and this is just our personal strategy that we think is going to work best. We're going to be doing product 1 month, service the next month, product 1 month, service the next month. So like Yeti, we reached the entire audience of everybody because everybody likes Yetis. Nobody's going to say no to a free $300 cooler. That's super awesome. The next month, we're going to be targeting our client, our ideal client, which is small businesses, business owners who are local to West Texas, Abilene, Lubbock, even like hopefully Weatherford and Fort Worth eventually. But the second month, which is June, we're going to be releasing this here in the next week or so. We're going to be doing like a free promo video, which is like highly produced commercial for social media. So that's going to be one of the things that we do for June. And then July, we'll go back to a product. And we've even talked about like Apple Vision Pro, like AirPods, anything Apple, people love. An iPhone, Apple Watch.
Granny Smith?
An iPad. But think like whenever you do giveaways, like make it something that people are actually gonna want, and they're gonna be intrigued to enter the giveaway. Because if you give away koozies or pins with your logos on it and say win a free koozie, nobody's gonna enter that just because it has your logo on it. Like, you got to make it worth their time, and you got to bring value to them, not only through the giveaways, but like through every single piece of content that you post. And so today, like, I hope you take away something of value and take away some of our ideas, strategies, and apply it to your own business. So what are some other ideas that y'all have in order to get more engagement and grow a following in the next couple months for Flights and Sites?
I think, honestly, we've put a lot of effort into making sure the stuff that we put out is actually funny and entertaining. And I think that that's pretty vital to just stay on that. And I think that we all kind of get around and act like the Three Stooges when we're unsupervised anyway. So it kind of works. But having something that's entertaining, because I don't get on social media to go and look for other businesses to do business with. I do that to be entertained, and that's not uncommon. You don't get on social media to do homework unless you work for a company like
Unless
Flights
you're
and
Mike.
Sites. Yeah, just grinding over here. But I think just going through and making sure that what we're putting out is entertaining and is funny, because the second you hear, well, my name's Naomi, and if you need help with social media marketing, swiped. You're gone. Nobody's paying attention
Lost
to
their
that.
attention. You have like the first maybe 2 or 3 seconds to capture their attention. So the first thing they see, you need to have them intrigued, whatever it is. But yeah, I think that's a good point.
Just keeping up with the trends, staying on top of it, trying to get it before everybody else has gotten it, but still keep the message clear and concise.
Yeah, trends. You have to be watching and researching the trends, especially at the beginning. You don't have to do this forever, but if you want to capture eyes and attention at the beginning, if you're not collaborating with people, especially, you have to be doing the trends so that the algorithm sees that and pushes your stuff. There's a whole SEO side of social media, which we've been studying for a long time. And so, yeah, it doesn't always have to be funny either. Like this kind of thing, I think it's just very informative and people will see value in it. Like it's not, I mean, it might have some funny parts, but like it's not a comedy. We're not a comedy show.
Yeah.
We're a business. We're just trying to make our content either entertaining or informative that doesn't feel salesy.
Yes.
Because like if you push something and you're just like, buy this from me, people are not attracted to that. Like I don't want to be sold to. I'll just keep scrolling, not give 2 seconds of thought about your product.
Okay.
But what about you, Mike? You have any ideas?
I think we could do like a gift basket giveaway and like have a bunch of small businesses like kind of put something in it,
Maybe we could do.
and then we just do like a giant collab.
Like, I mean,
We could do like 4 different businesses.
well, and
Because you can
putting,
collab with like, I don't know what the limit is. They just changed it. It used to be like, you used to be able to collab with like 2 or 3 people. Now I think it's more. But
well, I mean, putting that basket together, that's content in and of itself, because we could, Carly's the first person that comes to mind just because we've already done stuff with her in Espresso Oak. But I mean, we could roll up to the business with the basket and just get a really cool, just fun shot of them putting it into the basket. And for like the sneak peek part of that, we could take that and just put it on like quadruple speed or something
yeah.
and just be like, oh, keep your
we
eye
can go
out.
To, we can go to
Something
like
cool's
the
coming.
shed.
Ooh, the shed would be good.
They can throw like brisket in our mouths.
What?
What did you say?
They can throw brisket at us,
Throw brisket?
like at the shed, and then like we put a hat on. Never mind.
I've noticed that almost all of your ideas are all just around food. Are you hungry? Are you okay? Do you need a
I feed
snack?
him. I feed you. You don't even
He
know.
does. He feeds you
I
regularly.
didn't have breakfast today. Why is my arm like that?
I called you to see if you needed breakfast.
I
We are trying to take care of you.
don't trust food.
Let's just leave it there.
Yeah. Sorry. Maybe I should have told you that before you.
We're gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to blip that
If
out
we need
for
to
sure.
collab,
I don't trust bleeps food.
anyways, we love every restaurant here. Right.
I'm gonna redirect.
No.
But
Anyways,
yeah, I think a giveaway basket. and,
giveaway
like,
basket. We can put Casa B&B hat in it and collab with them. We could do even Espresso again. Put another gift card in there. We did a $50 giveaway with Espresso and it popped off. Like that had more views than our Yeti
It did.
giveaway, and it was only $50. Like
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of.
but I think that goes to speak on Carly's following.
Yeah.
Like she's put a boatload of work into building that following and building followers that organically and loyally they pay attention to her stuff, and
It's
that's what
almost
we're
like
trying to
like
do.
a story too. Like she does a great
Yes.
job of like showing behind the scenes stuff, and like people kind of want to see what she's doing next. Like she just got a warehouse, and we're like, what is she doing with this warehouse?
Oh
So we
yeah.
keep watching it. Every time she posts something new, we're like, I want to see what's happening.
Yep.
So if you can create some sort of curiosity too, I don't really think we create that much curiosity. I think we're just entertaining,
I don't know. I think we create
which
a lot
is
of.
good. But it's like a lot of the time it's very intentional, and like we're doing what we do because we think people will resonate with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think a lot of what we do is also just like trying to like capture different like editing styles and then like different like video ideas. Because like in and of itself, like we're making these videos for us to promote our business, but maybe it's like another business down the road that's like, oh dang, I kind of like that like editing style. Like I wonder if they can make a video for me like that, and if
Yeah.
they can help me.
yeah, every client that we have is usually a little bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
And
no
they
two
don't
clients are the same.
they don't like the same editing styles. They don't like their photos to look the same, which is great. And it's even better if we can adapt and learn how to change and be creative in different ways. And so Flights and Sides page definitely has its own vibe
Yeah.
going
Kind of swag.
on purpose. Like we spend a lot of time trying to make it that way for us and our clients. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Collaborations with other businesses, gift cards and stuff. But yeah, so what else? Do you have any other ideas or like thoughts on where we could take this for marketing?
I think for this specific quarter that we're finishing out, I think that just kind of staying on the level that we're talking about, just consistency, posting, that's probably the smartest move. But I definitely think that we're going to have to do something different next quarter and really just kind of like a full send moment.
Yeah.
I also think we should like set a goal, like
Yeah.
because what we're at like almost 650 right now, and we still have a month and a half, a little more than a month, a little less than a month and a half left. I think we should set a goal like at least another 100 followers by the end of the.
I think 750
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
by the end of this quarter.
That seems reasonable.
And then mid-July, I think we do a very big giveaway.
Yeah.
So
Tesla.
and something that'll not just limit it to Abilene people either.
Yeah, I agree. Sit down.
We
Sit
could give
down.
away a Vision Pro
And then hand deliver it if they're
wherever
in
we
they-
just drive there.
if they're in Texas at least, or like maybe the surrounding states.
Surrounding states.
Do you know how big Texas is?
Dude, it takes like 12 hours to get across Texas.
Well, hopefully nobody wins that is in Houston.
We love Houston people though.
We love all people.
Mike's just eliminating these potential clients. Just
I'm
one, like,
saying.
oh, we don't like them. Oh.
Just one offense after another.
Hey, you know I can be controversial.
Controversial. But yeah, maybe we'll give away like a Vision Pro or an iPhone or an iPad or something.
Or a date with Darren.
A date with Mike.
A date with Darren.
He's taken.
So's Darren.
I'm married. Yeah.
A date with you and Winston.
Yeah.
A date with Winston.
Our dog.
Winston,
Our 100-pound golden doodle.
the goodest boy.
He loves to cuddle.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a fun idea. I know a lot of people that would jump at the opportunity to go on a doggy date with Winston. Just like candlelit pup cup moment.
You can film like the Lady and the Tramp with the.
That would be so funny.
You know, okay, sorry, this is completely different. I just thought of this. Have you seen those posts where people are like, "Hey, show this to the Starbucks person who's checking you out,
Mhm.
and it'll give you free coffee." And there's like a set fund, so like anybody who scans that code, it
Yeah,
pulls
yeah,
from
yeah,
that fund.
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
if we load up $500 on a Starbucks card
Not Starbucks.
or wherever,
Maybe like
I don't know.
Statesman.
I don't know who.
Maybe we should. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, then it's just Abilene.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Anyways, that could be a cool idea. We did talk about earlier doing if we did do koozies. I know we hated on them earlier, but if we did do koozies and we give away like 200 or 500 koozies for free somehow, I don't know how we would even give away that many. Just
Maybe
go
start
to
with
a
like 100.
concert or something. It's just we'll do 100 koozies. Each one has like a unique QR code, and only one of them is like the golden ticket to win either a prize or like something.
Honestly,
Photo shoot or
Koozies could work out really well, especially if we're looking to reach Abilene and outside of Abilene, because shipping on a koozie
yeah.
that's like nothing. So that could actually work to grow our reach outside of Abilene too, because it's probably, I'm gonna guess, like less than $2 to send out a koozie. So that could be kind of cool, and it might be fun to go through and take a, when you get this koozie in the mail, like send us an unboxing reel,
Yeah.
or just like you and the koozie doing something iconic, and then put that all together. Something like that could be kind of fun.
You and the koozie.
And it wouldn't require, Mike to drive to Houston, his favorite place in the whole wide world that he loves so much.
I don't have a problem with Houston.
With
I
a
just
flat
said-
tire.
It's not flat. I fixed
Aw.
it. I can tell you this. I fixed it. It's fixed.
Maybe we could deliver some of the koozies with the drone. Just like tie a string. So,
I love
free
that.
koozie.
I think that's
Just fly around
fantastic.
downtown. I don't know.
Maybe we can do like some cigars in that gift basket. Now that we're thinking about
The
it.
Leaf.
We
Yeah.
love
Mhm.
the Leaf.
Shout out the Leaf.
Shout out the Leaf.
They're our next door neighbor.
Downstairs. Love your spot.
Maybe we can give out some birthing lessons with
Birthing
Julie.
lessons.
With Julie.
Then
I'm gonna-
that cuts it down to
I'm
like
gonna say
half of the
that's
population.
a very.
Well, not even
I was
half,
gonna listen less than half, pal.
because you got women, which that's 50% usually. I don't know what the percentage of men to women are, but half. Then you got women that are pregnant, and that's like
Very small. Very
One
small
30th.
statistic.
1/30th
I think that might be generous.
of.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out
So
there.
that's not.
If
That's
you
an example of.
if you
not
win a
the right
birthing
target
lesson, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go?
If it's free,
audience.
hey, I do a lot of things that are for free. Let me retract
Mike.
that. Let me retract that. Let me.
We're gonna have to bleep out everything Mike
Can we-
says this podcast.
Can we cut that part out?
You know, maybe
No,
we should.
we're not cutting it.
Maybe we should have left him muted.
Maybe we should have left his mic muted. Oh my gosh.
There's your new Instagram handles. Mute it, Mike.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so into
That's
quarter
so-
two, our goal is 750. Hopefully, we can get over that. And I'm gonna just set 2,000 as our goal for the end of 2024 because these next few giveaways I think will bring a lot of.
Yeah.
2,000
Traction.
across 6 months. What is that?
Well, with the giveaways, with consistency in posting.
That's only like 334 people a month.
All right.
For a short price of $3,600 with an Apple Vision Pro.
Oh wait, we're shooting for that. I totally 2,000.
I don't know. Maybe we'll wait. Well, maybe we'll wait to do that one. Maybe we'll do like something
it's only
not
$208.
$3,600.
If we hit the 750 goal at the end of this, then it's only 208 per month, which isn't bad. But that's like 600 a quarter. The next 2 quarters.
If we do bomb giveaways, we could do it.
Giveaways, good collabs, great content.
And giveaways are like also a way of pouring back into the community.
Yes.
Like builds goodwill. It builds like good PR. So it's never a bad option to do giveaways that people like.
I think merch. If we come up with some merch giveaway, That'd be
We
cool.
need cool merch though.
I've
We need merch.
I have a printer.
Katie needs to get on it. Katie's our merch
We have a
lady.
few designs. I'm still trying to figure out our.
Well,
We have a decent design right now, and so I think I'm gonna stick with it for a little bit. But
We'll get the design nailed down. Send it over to me. I have a
Yeah.
whole T-shirt printer.
we have one that I think that's on the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll
I
only
like
use that
that
one.
one.
Kind of give like a retro.
Well, it's
Vibe.
retro, and you could do that on literally any color T-shirt.
Yeah.
That could be a fun little giveaway too.
Yeah, monetize. We're always thinking of ways to monetize. You can monetize anything. You can monetize a service, a brand, a product, like
A bucket.
easier than ever, huh?
Monetize a bucket.
Yeah, seriously.
Like if it's a service in which we're going to be doing this, and it's hopefully this year we'll have it out, but we're going to be making like kind of a masterclass course type thing. We're going to do a couple different ones showing you what camera you need, how to use it, and with this budget, like that kind of thing. And once you record that and have that edited, I mean, it's probably good for a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. I mean, we're using cameras that are 5 years old at this point, and so they're still relevant, and you can monetize anything. Anyways, that was just a quick nugget. If you want ideas on that, let us know.
Well, and that also is something that we could do that I think would be kind of fun is not necessarily with cameras, but maybe do a little class with some small businesses that they just don't have the budget to pay for a service like us. Like no matter how you cut it, sometimes they just don't have it.
Yeah.
Like I think that most small business owners they've been there.
Yeah.
But I think that if we did some sort of class or even shot a couple tutorials on like just cool things that you can do with your iPhone.
Yeah.
And let them take that knowledge because well you can show somebody how to do something all day.
Yeah.
But if they don't ever follow through, then
Yeah. And
No
I
big
think
deal.
that's using an iPhone for an example. I think, I mean, everybody has
a lot of people have iPhones.
either an iPhone or some sort of smartphone,
Yeah.
and they all have cameras. And the first step to building your brand online is just getting out there, putting your face out there, making something. It doesn't have to be top-notch quality. Like, you don't have to use cinema cameras like we do. We just happen to be in that industry. But
Yeah.
like, if we didn't have this, if we were a different type of company, we would use our phone. Like, we still use our phones. Like, the new
I use
iPhones,
mine all the time.
if you have a newer than an iPhone 10, like, you're fine. You can use it as a webcam. You can use it as a microphone. Like, you can use it to record video and audio. Like, there's lots of things. And there's a lot of settings in the phone that a lot of people don't know about
Yeah.
that you can change. Like, it's crazy. To just up the quality and make use of what you have. So,
I mean, there's another like small giveaway idea. We could put together a package with like a ring light tripod,
Yeah.
some of the little microphones that you
like
can
a starter
that you
kit.
plug in the bottom.
Creator starter kit.
Yeah, because that could target anybody too. That could work for individuals that maybe they just want to have like an Amazon storefront and
Yeah.
just drum up enough money off of their social media following to where it pays for a pair of overalls for a month.
Yeah.
But that could also work for some of those small businesses that they can't afford a service like this, but they're willing to put the sweat equity into building it.
yeah.
That could be kind of fun. I would jump all over something
Yeah,
like that because I
'cause-
just bought all that stuff.
And I think that's a good foot in the door, especially once they start growing and once they start utilizing this stuff that we talk about on their own.
Yeah.
They'll build a following. They'll eventually run out of time because they're getting more clients. And so, like, that's whenever we can step in and help take over.
And if we time some of our content on like, hey, this is how you can shoot high quality content with your iPhone by yourself, and then we do that giveaway around that time too, it could kind of maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll hopefully all be in the master class.
Yes.
Classes. And you can make a class over anything. If you're a chiropractor, if you're a masseuse, like, it's real easy to set up a camera. We can record it all for you. Once it's recorded, people can buy it as many times as they want. Like, and you don't have to physically be there, which is one of the benefits of videoing and recording things. So, anyways, things to think about. Good meeting today. 7:50 by 1:45.
Let's do it.
I think we can
Let's
do it.
do it.
You
All
got
right.
it.
Thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good one.